So I figured I would do a little garden update, a quick one, before it got dark or started raining again. So here is, let's get a good big shot. Here's the garden. Stuff's starting to grow over. Got my green beans that are purple beans growing up. Got some cucumbers and a bunch of stuff. So let's see here. So yeah. So right here, let's see if, I think I picked all the beans today. It's a little purple bean. Yeah, so this is my purple green beans. My purple pole beans, I guess you say. And then here's a pickling cucumber. Starting to grow up over. Some little baby cukes. And yeah, here's one not so baby. Yeah, those are going gangbusters. This little tomato plant, it's not so little, that I just put in here on a whim because I didn't want to get rid of it. It's got some nice tomatoes on it. About a week or two ago, they started setting fruit again. It took a while. I thought they were gonna stop, but here's another cucumber. Yeah, little guys and big guys. That's the homemade pickling cucumber. There's some sweet alyssum. I love how this is starting to trail off. Let's see. Ooh, this is holy basil called Tulsi, Tulsi. It smells so good. Some zinnias. Okay, this right here. This is a Armenian cucumber, long. This is like still baby. It's gonna get huge. Yeah, there's a little freaking stink bug. Get off right there. Watermelon's not doing too hot. It's got these itty bitty leaves. I wonder if it's just underfed. I've got a little a family of mockingbirds that comes and just lives and eats all the bugs, and I'm loving it. So this is an autumn sunrise sunflower that's opening up. This is a lemon something. I like that. I like those. These are cool because they have a bunch of multi-heads. It's not just one big head. This is a very sad tomato that never did anything but put on one little tiny one. Let's see, I'm gonna try to go quick on this. These are my slicing cucumbers. So I learned they get pointy like this when they don't pollinate very well. So it's kind of small. These actually haven't done well at all. Pretty disappointed. Maybe they just don't have enough nourishment. Here's some more tall sunflowers. Look at that guy. So stinking cool. What's funny is, you hear that they follow the sun. These have gone away from the sun. Like they're all facing north, which the sun is gonna be south. But all my sunflowers, they're all facing that way, away from the house, which is pretty lame. Let's see here. This patty pan, I picked all those. Here's a little baby one, about to flower. Patty pan squash. Actually just grilled some up for dinner tonight. My okra plants are not doing very well. I think they're all just shaded out. But it's another zucchini right there. Squash vine borers have gone nuts. Here's my tomato patch. These are, dang, sweet 100s. Look at that. That's a double truss right there. It's crazy. 2 trusses off of one. I didn't even see that earlier. But yeah, this thing is putting on like gangbusters. Tomatoes like crazy. Sweet 100. These are my San Marzano paste tomatoes. These are all going crazy too. Look at that, all loaded up. All loaded up. There's one that's pretty close to harvest. There's more over there. These are green beans. I've been picking a bunch of those. You're only supposed to get like one good harvest, but they just keep putting off. I've got a bunch of, a bunch of basil and beans. There's basil, a bunch of different kinds of basil. Purple basil in between these. Yeah, a bunch of different kinds of tomatoes. So, yeah. So, oh my gosh, the other day I was trying to dig in some fertilizer, found a mole. So look at that, look how deep that hole is. And that hole goes back. I tried to put a garden hose in there to flush it out. It just never filled up. So, yeah, it ended up eroding a ton of my garden soil underneath this, which is such a bummer. It's one of that sweet alyssum. I just came out and pruned a bunch. But yeah, they're starting to put on some new fruit. Some more of those San Marzanas. Man, those things are so cool. There's like no juice in them. It's all meat. So when you cook them up, they sauce up really well. These are those sun gold tomatoes. Those stay yellow. They're delicious. Let's see. I'm gonna try to not make this a 20-minute video. This kale, I thought was gonna die off when it got hot, but it just keeps growing. I don't even eat kale, so gotta figure out what to do with that. These peppers I hope take off when it gets hotter. These are those Grand Marconi. Here's one. Yeah, that one's a little baby one, but it's gonna get big. Here's my little baby bell pepper. Get rid of these yellow leaves. Nasturtium, they don't like the heat. It's a big old oregano plant. Thyme. Let's see, some cayenne. Cayenne's putting on pretty nice. And the little baby bell, that's kind of deformed. Yeah, got my, some more basil. Those nasturtiums. Some sweet banana peppers. Bunch of jalapenos. Cosmo flowers, those are pretty cool. I like putting flowers to attract pollinators just all throughout it. Makes it pretty too. It makes my wife way more accepting of my garden when there's a lot of flowers. So yeah, a bunch of jalapenos ready to pick. I'm gonna try to let some get red. I don't think I've ever seen a red jalapeno. Here's one of those patty pan squashes. Cute little thing. Gonna let it get a little bigger. Some more of those sunflowers. I think this one, see how black that stem is? This is supposed to be the black velvet sunflower. So that'll be cool when that opens up. Cleaned out my lettuce bed. I'm letting these go to seed so I can collect some. And then I planted some okra. Oh, look, it's sweet. They started to come up. Okra, I planted those like 2 or 3 days ago. St. Augustine, I did not plant that. Get out of here. Yeah, I planted some dill in here too. My dill has not grown very well. Those are weeds. Calendula. I planted those because they're supposed to be like beneficial for like that's some seeding stuff. The calendula is supposed to be beneficial for like health products, like skincare stuff, but I ain't got time for that. But they're cool. Here's onions hiding behind my whatever basil this is. Ooh, that's lemon basil. That's really cool. It almost smells like pine sol a little bit. I know that doesn't sound appetizing, but that's pretty cool. Look at this. Look at this onion. I think it might be time to pick it. Here we go. You ready? Look at that sucker. That's my biggest one. Yeah, it's starting to mold up top, so I gotta get that out. Look at that. That's a onion. Did I say tomato earlier? Maybe not. That's an onion. Sweet. All right, kids are calling for more pizza. I gotta finish this up quick. Parsley, going to seed. A bunch of zinnias, collard greens. I need to eat those. More collard greens over there. This opal basil's so cool. Nasturtium, sage, looking old. Cilantro. About to pull the seeds off of that, I guess. These tomatoes are looking really good. These stinking stink bugs. Boom. I think that's about it. Okra. Hopefully that one's about to take off. Here's another little zucchini plant. Got a couple little ones on there. Man, the mosquitoes are terrible. Look at this, all these sunflowers. love it, dude. Well, I managed to make that 10 minutes. Hopefully I didn't talk too quick. Here's my mint hanging on strong in the shade over here. And then the morning glory. Dude, in the morning, these open up. I'll try to take a picture or something. They're like such a deep purple. It's so cool. And then I'm letting this sunflower head dry out so I can get some seeds out of it. So yeah, that's the garden. June 4th. Man, look at that. So tall. There it is. Oh, my apple tree. I don't have any kind of hopes for that. It's just cool. So there it is. The Cohen Garden, June 4th. And then the Cohen's kids' toys. All right. See you later.